Harbor Freight is giving you a free bucket all weekend long. But is it really free? That question and the Harbor Freight instant savings coupons, which includes some pretty good battery deals, that's what we're going to be covering in this video. Hello guys and welcome back. Before we start discussing all the Harbor Freight coupons, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button and that like button if you haven't done so already. So like I said a moment ago, Harbor Freight is giving you a free bucket this weekend. But you already knew that because I made a post a few days ago alerting you to this upcoming coupon. I alerted you in advance because that way you could prepare your shopping list for this weekend. The reason you needed to prepare your shopping list is because the so-called free bucket is only free if you're willing to spend at least $30. That is, if you're a regular customer. But if you're an Inside Track Club member, then you get the free bucket with any purchase. I would say that you could buy a pack of gum and get the free bucket, but Harbor Freight doesn't sell gum. But you get my point. Any minimal purchase and ITC members, you can get the bucket for free. So from July 11th through July 13th, you can get a free bucket at Harbor Freight using the coupon that you see on the screen. So comment down below and let me know if you're going to go get the free bucket and what else you plan to purchase with the bucket. Let the algorithm know that you are engaged with this video and you care enough to leave a comment. Because you guys know that I'm always fighting a battle with this wretched algorithm, which thinks that the video isn't engaging enough if you guys don't comment. In fact, let me ask you guys something. Before we get into the instant savings coupons, I want to ask you guys about a change I was thinking of making to the channel. You see, when I started this channel, I didn't have a focus as to what I wanted to do. I've always just made videos of what I enjoy doing. So I talk about deals at the Home Depot, Harbor Freight, Lowe's, Amazon. I make product reviews, DIY projects, automotive projects, and pretty much anything I think is fun to do. But I think the algorithm doesn't know what to do with my channel. It doesn't know how to classify this channel. So I was thinking of creating a second channel that would focus exclusively on Harbor Freight stuff, which is what I talk about all the time anyway. Harbor Freight deals, coupons, tool reviews, recalls, etc. All Harbor Freight stuff all the time, and only Harbor Freight stuff in that second channel. Now, I would keep doing the Harbor Freight videos here also, since you can't post the same content on two channels or YouTube will punish you. So this channel would continue as it is right now, but for you guys that want to be laser focused on Harbor Freight stuff, I would focus more on Harbor Freight stuff on the second channel. On this channel, I have a schedule where I try to space out evenly the different types of things that I do. So on the second channel, the schedule would matter. It would just be Harbor Freight stuff all the time. So do me a favor, comment down below and let me know if you would be interested in watching a second channel with only Harbor Freight content, or should I just keep doing what I'm doing here? Your comments will make my decision. So here is where your input will really count. I'll do whatever you guys decide. So let's move on and let's get into the instant savings coupons now. So like I said, the free bucket from July 11th to the 13th, there you go. Let's get into the instant savings coupons. And the instant savings coupons actually start off having some decent coupons on battery deals. And some of you guys have asked me when there were going to be some battery deals for the Bauer and the Hercules where you could get a few batteries together. Well, this is probably the best thing you're going to get right now until probably like the next parking lot sale. That's probably going to be the best bet to have some kind of combo deals where you can get multiple batteries, or like this, a battery and a charger, something along those lines. So if these coupons are not good enough for you, I would say wait until the next parking lot sale, and that's probably going to be the best savings on batteries for both Hercules and Bauer. The last parking lot sale was a little bit disappointing. I'm hoping that the next one is going to be a bit better. So let's keep our fingers crossed on that. Anyway, so we start off here. If you want some Hercules batteries, you have a couple of different choices. The 20-volt 5-amp lithium-ion battery and the 4-amp-hour charger starter kit. You can get the two together for $100. Normally $120, so you save yourself $20. But if you don't want a charger, let's say you already have one, How about the Hercules 20-volt 5 amp hour extended performance lithium ion battery bundle where you get two 5 amp hour batteries together for $100. Normally $135, so you save yourself $35. Now, for you Bauer guys, you have something very similar. Here you go with the Bauer 20-volt 5 amp hour lithium-ion battery and charger starter kit for $90. Normally $100, so you save $10 right there. So you get a battery and the charger. But what if you want two batteries? Here you go with the 20-volt 5 amp hour battery high-capacity lithium-ion battery bundle, a 2-pack, where you get two batteries with no charger. So if you already have a charger, you really don't need another charger. You can get this one for $90, normally $130, so you save yourself $40 on that one. So you have a choice whether you want just batteries or battery and charger, totally up to you. But if you're already in the Hercules or the Bauer family, I imagine you probably have chargers already. And here you go if you need some shop towels, and they do come in red or white. I always recommend the white because they have many more uses than the red. The red, you never want to get the dye on certain things. They're only good for cleaning things up. The white, heck, you can even use it for buffing your car. I'm not saying to do that, but you could if you really needed to. So here you have the Grant's shop towels, 14 by 13 50-pack for $10. Normally 14, save yourself about $4. If you need a hitch pin with a clip, there you go, $2, 5/8 by 3 inches from Hallmaster, $2 right now, normally $4. That's half price for the time being. How about if you need a fully polished combination wrench set, 9 pieces for $8? That's less than $1 a piece right there. SAE or metric, $8 right now, normally $10, so you save a couple of dollars. How about an ammo can? Do you want the 5 caliber ammo can? There you go, the metal ammo can for $12, normally $18, so that's around $6 off right there. Or if you need some little cheapy reciprocating saw blades. They're not the best in the world, but they'll get the job done if you need them and you want something really cheap. The Warrior 6-inch general purpose bimetal reciprocating saw blades, a 12-pack for $8, normally $9, so you only save $1 really on that one. Now, how about some jumper cables? Nice thing to carry along in your vehicle. You know, in all my vehicles, I generally have a set of jumper cables, and I have one of those battery jump starters, because you never know which one is going to be necessary. Let's say the jump starter is dead, you can always fall back to the jumper cables. If the battery jump starter doesn't want to work for some reason on that day, you can always fall back to the jumper cables. It's too bad they don't make a combo where the battery jump starter has jumper cables built into it. That would be a pretty good deal. I would review something like that if they had something, but they don't. They don't do that. So here you go, the 12-foot 10-gauge jumper cables for $9, normally $11. That's a few bucks there. Or you need a blue all-purpose tarp, the weather-resistant tarp, 8-foot by 11-foot, only $6 right now, normally $7. Save yourself $1. Or the butane micro torch for $12, normally $15. Save about $3 on that one. Not a bad little thing. I would check this first before you buy it. The last time I looked at it, it said it did not have any warranty on it. You bought it, you got it, it was yours. No returning it. Some things are like that. I don't know. I would say check currently, see if it says anything different. But for example, at least in my state, I don't know about every state out there, but a few weeks ago, I bought one of their pump sprayers, the hand one, and it's only like $4 or $5. And one of the things they told me at the register is once you buy it, you can't return it. And I said, why? What if it's defective? And he goes, well, you know, if you put chemicals and stuff in it, we can't take it back because, you know, it's hazardous, whatever. Okay, so I say, okay, fine. It's only $4. It's not going to kill me. And, you know, it works. It's okay. The seal on the inside's not the best, but it does the job. But, you know, it's cheaper than Home Depot, which was like $10 or $8, something like that. So basically half price. So that's why I grabbed it. Would I do it again? I don't know. Let's see how long it lasts me. I had one from Home Depot before, and it lasted me for like 5 or 6 years. I don't know if this one will last that long. So just saying. If it ever comes up again on another coupon, I'll tell you the story again. So let's see, what else do we have here? How about the Hallmaster 1,000-pound capacity, 1.5 inch by 10 foot ratcheting tie-down strap, a 4-pack. You can get this for $20, normally $27, so you save about $7. And here you go with a ratcheting combination wrench set, a 7-piece set for 20 bucks. Actually, I like this set better than the other one. It's more costly, but ratcheting is oh so convenient. It's so much better where you can have the closed box end be a ratchet. It makes work go so much faster. So this guy comes in either SAE or metric for 20 bucks right now, normally 29. So that's like a $10 savings. That's pretty decent right there. And here you go if you need a screwdriver set, a 70-piece comfort grip screwdriver set. Of course, it's not 70 screwdrivers. You also get the Allen keys and stuff in there. But you can get this guy, and it has a little stand to keep it all in. You can get this set for 23 bucks, normally 30, so that's around 7 bucks you save there. And if you want yourself an extension cord, here you go from Vanguard, the 50-foot 12 by 3 gauge outdoor extension cord for 35 bucks. Normally 40, so that's about $5 you save. Or if you want a blower, but you don't want a battery or you don't want a gas, maybe you can't get a gas one in your particular state. Some states have been banning that stuff, unless for some reason the Fed happens to overturn those rules. I never know anymore. Everything keeps changing. So here you go with the Bauer 12 amp, 115 mile per hour, 805 CFM electric jet fan blower. You plug this guy in, no battery needed. 65 bucks right now, normally 77, so that's about 11, 12 bucks you save. And a different extension cord from Vanguard, the 100-foot 10 by 3 gauge triple tap extension cord, 10 by 3, that's pretty decent. 125 bucks for this guy, normally 140, so you save yourself $15. And how about a bigger all-purpose tarp, the 11 by 15 heavy-duty reflective all-purpose weather-resistant tarp, for $16, normally $19, so that's about $4 or $5 there. And if you want some microfiber cleaning cloths, there you go, 12 by 12, a 4-pack for $2, normally $4, so that's half price right now. And the little detail brush set, 6 pieces for $2.29, normally $3, so you save around 80 cents. Not too bad. I have a bunch of these. They come in handy for a lot of different things, but they are fairly fragile. Even the steel one, if you put any kind of pressure on it when you're trying to get off like rust or something like that, it will instantly bend up. It'll become a crazy tangled up mess on there, but I still keep using it anyway until they all fall out. Until all the teeth fall out of there, I still keep using it. I try to get my money's worth, but I would expect that from the brass one, but even the steel one does get pretty munched up and tangled up and so forth. So they're not for the heaviest duty kind of use. If you want to get a heavy duty one, they do have some with wooden handles in their welding section, which will take more abuse, but it is more expensive as well. These are for light duty use. And how about if you need some lead-free rosin core solder? $3.79 for this right now, normally $4.29, so that's less than $1 you save there. And I'll tell you one thing, from experience, their solder is not the best in the world. It doesn't heat up and flow that well. And some of you guys have commented that since it's lead-free, that's why it does that. It could very well be. But I'm just telling you, don't expect it to be the best solder in the world because that has not been my experience. And here you go if you need a drop cloth, a 6-foot by 9-foot canvas drop cloth for $7, normally $10, so you save around $3. Or from Merlin, the 3/8 by 50-foot rubber air hose for $20 right now, normally $23, save around $3 on that guy. And if you need some trailer lights, 12-volt LED trailer light kit from Kenway for $35, normally $42, that's about $9 you save there. And the 10mm metric essential socket set, a 10-piece set. All these guys, every last one of them, they're all 10mm. And we know on a lot of cars these days, Asian cars in particular, some American cars as well, 10mm is one of the most popular sizes you're going to use. Like if you go back to the older cars, the half-inch was the most popular of all. Almost everything was a half-inch. Well, the 10mm took the place of the half-inch in modern vehicles. So a good set to have in every way that you can have it available right there on that one rail. So $12 for this set right now, normally $14, so you save a couple of dollars there. And how about if you want the Apache 3800 weatherproof protective case in large? Comes in 3 colors, tan, black, or orange. And it's $35 right now, normally $40, save around $5 on that guy. And there you have a couple more things where you can get another ratcheting tie-down set. You can get the high visibility socket set, 21 pieces for $20. or you can get yourself a hose clamp assortment, the 20-piece, the 40-piece, or the mini fuel injection set. 40 pieces in that one for $5. Very convenient to have on hand. I have all these guys. So there you go, guys. That's all the coupons that we have for this weekend going on at Harbor Freight. Hope you enjoyed the video. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.